time during the day. So I just wanted to share one of my styles. So one of my quick go-to styles. I'm extremely tender-headed, delicate hair does its own thing. So one of my favorite all-time styles is 2 Afro buns. So if my hair was still a loose natural, I would be doing 2 buns. I would make 2 light buns here, and I would do a 3 double strand twist, but very loose, so they would be puffy, and I would tuck them with a pin. So now I got a little bit of length, so I have enough hair to do my favorite style. So I don't like a whole lot of pulling. This is actually one of my loose hair accessories. Usually I don't like any kind of pins, but every now and then when I'm exercising, I'll find a style to put in so I keep my hair out of my face while I'm sweating and exercising. FYI, get your movement practice on. So there's no products, no nothing. I guess we're going to use today. Not rose water, but water. So I've tried rose water out before. Eventually I'll grow my own flowers, right? Because, you know, I got to think about Afrolocs. The people that have this beauty stamp, we should be thriving economically off of it. So this is just some filtered water from my water filter. So again, it's a little bit better light. This was the lock I had cut a couple of weeks ago when I was very scissor happy from here to here. So there was nothing inside, so no oil. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just spritz my hair with a little bit of water. Lightly spritz it. So when people talk about dry, here's my moisturizer. Lightly spritz with water. Definitely just a mist. So I'm not doing no slicking. If anything, sometimes I'll spray with water. If I was going out somewhere, I might tie my hair down with a scarf, and that would be equivalent to smoothing it out a little bit. And this is usually what I do, just that. That's it. So what I'm going to do is, now, so you have these things, buns, whatever. So I got this thing about Afronomics. Back in the days when I was coming up, the sisters would use a sock. Girls would use a sock and roll over a tube sock to make these. So just something to be mindful of. You know, these things, they may look cute and they're black, or the color is black or whatever, and they're brown. But this is a whole nother source of economics, you know, that we can recycle that money. So, and also I find these things don't last long because eventually they open up in the middle. So FYI, you might want to use a tube sock or a black sock. Make sure it's nice and clean. So, and sometimes I'll use pins. Sometimes I don't like pins, but because I don't use hair gel, sometimes, right, you see my hair is nice and clean, no products, no oil, and it's just water. But it will dry very fast, especially when I wash it because there's no products in it. So this all I'm gonna do. So if I wanted a low bun, what I do is I make it come back, and this is just the way my hair looks. So again, there's no styling gel. And the nice thing with these buns, or if you happen to use a sock, Afronomic style, they're not going to pull your hair really, really tight. So all I'm going to do is pull my hair through. It's nice and loose. So again, I don't have styling gel, and I'm okay with that. Again, if you want to look at a little bit quote-unquote neater, you can pull it down a little bit in the back, and you can spritz it with some water and tie it down, and it'll be nice and neat. So here's the trick to me bun. I'm gonna show you me little bun there. So I have an extra holder, like so, right? And what I do is I open this up in the center. I stick my finger in the middle, and I spread my little flat locks. I spread them open. And look at my trick, y'all. This is so simple. I take the other one, and I put it over the top, like so. So see what that does for the bun? Now I'm sure that one that I cut might be sticking up. But I have the sock or the bun sculptor, whatever you want to call it, the donut. Right, I have that at the bottom. And then what I'm going to simply do is take these on the outside, and I'm going to flip them over and tuck them back in. So I really like the way that looks on my bun. So I'm going to take all the ones that are sticking out, and right here, this part, I'm going to flip these that are sticking out. I'm going to flip it over and stick it back in. And that way, usually, you won't even need any kind of pins. I'm going to go around a little circle. So I like things that are oil-free, carefree. Again, if you want to look more polished, you can just simply spritz your hair with some more water, tie it down with a scarf, and might not be totally neat, but I think you'll get the drift. So you might see how that's shaping up, right? So I'm just taking and tucking the hairs that are sticking out back into the holder. Right, so I got the donut at the base, or a sock. You can make your own DIY donut. And I'm gonna tuck these in. Right, so you see what that's looking like? I can't see, because I just have my phone out here. Can't see what I'm doing. But I just want to give you a general idea. Someone's asking me about my bun. And I like to move on about my business, so I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go be in the garden now. Maybe I might take a few more minutes if I was going out somewhere. But if you can see, this is generally how the bun is shaping up. So I am the person to put cocoa butter on my eyelashes for makeup, or shea butter. And all I'm doing is tucking, so there's nothing tight. This might be a relief too if you have little girls. And I remember that was torturous to have styles that were too tight or burning from a hot comb or chemicals or just stuff that was too tight. So let me see if I can see the top here. If I can tuck this in. So I can't see, but that should give you some idea of my bun. So I can't see what it looks like. So this is my famous bun. All I have to do, so no pins there either. So what I also like to do is I love my little bun. So if I wanted to, I can put some water here, right? I can put some water here, and I can spray it with some water and tie it down. And if I want, I can also take my little clippy clips for a little polish. I got my little cute style. Hey, yeah. So mind you, I have retrained my eye to be very appreciative of my own hair, skin, and eyelashes. And there's my little bun. This is my favorite style. Again, if I had loose natural, which is what I started from with double strand twist, I would make a puff with a donut or a sock donut and divide it into 3 to 5 very loose double strand twists, and then it'll be nice and puffy, and I would just tuck that in. But this is just with flat, very fine hair, so I'm usually looking for things that will give me the appearance of more volume, and I'll just tuck it in. So that is my Afro bun. And again, I also like to wear it in too. So I think it's stylish and it's chic, and it only requires me. So y'all create a great day on purpose. And check out the beautiful greens. Look, I'm cutting my hands up in the garden. Check out the beautiful greens that I harvested from the garden today. All right, see y'all soon.